A devastating tragedy unfolded in Himachal Pradesh Lahaul-Spiti district today when a taxi carrying passengers was crushed under massive boulders after a section of mountainside collapsed onto the vehicle. Notably, the accident claimed the lives of at least 13 people while 2 others sustained injuries, making it one of the deadliest landslide-related incidents in the state this monsoon season. The incident occurred on the Udaipur road in the remote Tribal region, and according to the officials, the passengers were travelling in a Tata Sumo when a sudden landslide sent huge rocks and debris crashing onto the moving vehicle. The force of the impact completely buried the taxi under the rubble, trapping everyone inside and leaving little chance for escape. Authorities said that the Udaipur road had remained closed on Thursday night, that is yesterday night, following earlier landslides that was triggered by continuous heavy rainfall. And as a result, the passengers had halted their journey and stayed overnight in the village. And after officials reopened the road today and declared it fit for traffic, the passengers resumed their journey towards the valley. However, only a short distance later, tragedy struck when a large section of the hillside suddenly collapsed, crushing the vehicle beneath the massive boulders. Deputy Commissioner Kiran confirmed that 15 people were travelling in the Tata Sumo at the time of the accident, while 13 people lost their lives in the disaster. Rescue teams managed to pull out 2 injured passengers from the wreckage and immediately shifted them to a nearby hospital for the treatment. Officials stated that the condition of the injured passengers is being closely monitored. MLA Dr. Janak Raj also confirmed the incident and said that all the 13 occupants who died were travelling in the Tata Sumo. He added that the Deputy Commissioners of Chamba and Lahaul-Spiti had been directed to ensure that rescue and relief operations were carried out without any delay. And as soon as the information about the landslide was received, teams from the police station, district administration and disaster response agencies rushed to the accident site. Heavy machinery, including excavators, was deployed in order to remove the enormous rocks and debris covering the vehicle, and rescue personnel worked continuously in the difficult mountainous terrain to recover the victims and search for any possible survivors that are trapped beneath the rubble. Well, the identities of the deceased are currently being verified, and the preliminary reports suggest that most of the victims were residents of the Pangi Ghat, who were returning home after the road reopened, and officials have said that the rescue operation will continue until the entire debris field is cleared and every passenger is accounted for. Well, the tragedy comes as Himachal Pradesh continues to battle severe monsoon conditions that have triggered multiple landslides and widespread disruption across the state. And according to the State Emergency Operations Center, that is SEOC, more than 130 roads remain closed due to rain-related damage, while 64 electricity transformers have also been affected. And among the worst hit district is Mandi, where nearly 50 roads remain blocked. Sirmaur has reported 23 road closures, followed by Shimla with 20, Chamba with 18, Kullu with 12, Kangra with 6, Lahaul-Spiti with 5 and 1 road each in Bilaspur and Pune districts. Continuous rainfall has significantly increased the risk of landslides, especially on mountain roads where unstable slopes pose a constant threat to commuters. And the latest incident has once again highlighted the dangers of travelling through the Himalayan region during the monsoon season. Even after roads are reopened following weather-related closures, and authorities have urged residents and travellers to strictly follow official advisories, avoid unnecessary travel through vulnerable mountain routes, and exercise extreme caution as heavy rainfall continues across the state. And as rescue operations continue and officials investigate the exact sequence of events, the Lahaul-Spiti landslide stands as another grim reminder of the devastating impact that extreme weather can have on life in the Himalayan region. The state administration has assured that all the possible assistance will be extended to the families of the victims, while efforts remain focused on completing the rescue operation and restoring normalcy in the affected area. Notably, in a significant development, at least 30 people were killed and 2 others injured after a Tata Sumo taxi was crushed by massive boulders during a landslide on the Udaipur road in Himachal Pradesh Lahaul-Spiti district, and the passengers have resumed their journey after the road previously closed due to landslides was reopened. Rescue teams, police and district officials rushed to the site, deploying heavy machinery to clear debris and recover the victims. And the tragedy comes amid relentless monsoon rains, with over 130 roads remaining closed across Himachal Pradesh due to widespread landslides and the weather-related damage. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.